Rev Deuce is starting a new game. 2 new US servers have just dropped and I'm gonna be on them. Join me. It's the best time to play Star Trek ever. Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo! So as I said before, and I truly mean that, this is not a paid promotional video. You can actually check down like in the little search bar. It would actually mention paid promotion. I truly believe this is the best time to jump into Star Trek Fleet Command that there's ever been, even though the game launched over 2 years ago now.
We're not friends. You wound me, mon capitaine.
Crazy enough. And that is because of that right over there. Not just Geordi LaForge, but it literally took 2 years for them to get, CBS and the licensing agreements, everything. But anyway, Real Trek is here. Real. And we're back. Sorry for the late, ladies and gentlemen. I had to slip into something more comfortable and more appropriate for today's video. So what we're going to do is talk about Star Trek Fleet Command and why you should play today, now, and forever if you haven't already. So what I did, you saw the beginning of the video, kind of like a little snippet, but I just decided, look, I'm going to take the weekend and I went to level 10. Now, you can realistically get to level 10 in probably 2 days, maybe 1 day if you're just like a hardcore, ridiculous grinder, and you spend every little bit of gold pressed platinum you get. Or you can just kind of slow grind it and take you 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 days if you go real slow. And the reason I waited level 10 is because this is kind of where the action of the game starts. It gives you the first 10 levels to figure out what the heck's going on, or the first 9. This many. And then you get to figure out everything else under live fire, because as soon as you hit level 10, PvP becomes a thing between other players. As you can actually see that happen to me because I left my little fortunate out on a node. It got popped. Look at that. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. Oh, man, but it doesn't matter because this is part of the life. And I gotta give them a shout out. They actually loaded out a semi-decent crew. Now, that's going to be very important. So for new players, let's go over some of the basics of what this game is. So this game is literally you being an independent leader, recruiting various officers and ships, which doesn't really make sense because everybody has the same officers. But anyway, you're getting a lot of your favorites from Star Trek and multiple genres. Like when this game started, it was the Kelvin timeline only. And I'm not here to trash the Kelvin timeline, and you still have those officers in the game. We actually are at 131 officers as of the time of making this video. But we now have gotten new officers, so we've gotten the original series here. So you can see McCoy, Sulu, Scotty, and on my main account, these are unlocked, but this is a brand new one. So now you're starting off with Next Gen LaForge and Next Gen Data and Crusher and Riker and Troy. And then you have, at the moment, 1 rare and 2 epics of the Next Generation crew. Those are more of those coming. And you can see that if you open them up, they're basically from Season 1. As you can see, we've got Geordi LaForge here wearing the Season 1 command uniform. I'm wearing a later, about Season 3-ish command uniform for Star Trek The Next Generation. And that's going to change if you look at, say, his epic card here. Yeah, his lieutenant commander uniform is going to be on there because now he's, chief engineer. So you click into this one, you can see, even though it's not unlocked, the orange background, he's gotten promoted to lieutenant commander instead of lieutenant junior grade, which, if you think about it, is quite the heck of a promotion considering Harry Kim and Voyager was an ensign for 7 years. Oof. They respect people on the Enterprise. On Voyager, nope. No promotion, no upward scaling. So what you're going to do early on is collect, build buildings, and research. It's pretty much a similar format than you've seen to a lot of these MMO-styled mobile games. And for anybody ask, yes, there is certainly a pay variant where you can pay to participate and pay to progress. Now, is it full-on pay to win? That's a debatable topic. You can get everything in this game free to play depending on time. There's some heavy time lags on here, but there is a upper echelon that, you get to by paying. And that's kind of the nature of everything. Like when I played Clash of Clans heavily and competitively, when I played, honestly, Guns of Glory and even small things like AFK Arena, every mobile game has that aspect, but I'm here for the community and because it's Star Trek. I'm honestly not here to be the number one. Now, I will say this, the server I'm on, server 63, just launched Friday. I'm literally in the top 20. I think day 1 I was top 10, but I haven't been able to stay on there. So I'm rank 18 right now on this server. It is brand new, and the highest level player is only a 194 and 180. For reference, there are servers where the top player is like 80 something million. So brand new, and we haven't had a lot of whale action so far. It's been mostly free to play and stuff like that. Now, I did go ahead and just, I'll say this because you can see it, I spent 25 bucks. I got the extra builder and the extra researcher to speed along my progress, mostly to help this video. Do you have to do that? No. So character collection is a big part of the game. Going out on missions, obviously, if you're into the PvE aspect, and that just, there are literally like what, 1,500 plus missions in the game now. So, you know, as you level up, you unlock more of those. Then you're also going to have the alliance aspect, the exploration aspect, and it's kind of fun actually for me, because I haven't gotten to do this in a long time. It's been a while since I've restarted, but you see here, we got a pretty massive map. I mean, compared to what this game was 2 years ago, a lot is here that was not before. I'm zooming out and there's still so much. So the bottom left, and this server obviously hadn't gotten to that point yet, we have territory capture, where you'll go and your alliance will work to capture territories up to 5 and work on progressing through this. Then you've also got augment space. Yes, I mean con. Buried alive. You've got rogue space. Yeah, Harry Mudd. You had this defunct Borg. This was a fail. Sadly, Borg was a fail. But then you got Fed Space, Romulan, Klingon, and more stuff coming as the game grows. And now they have more IP. So we're going to get Deep Space Nine, and we're getting the Next Generation for a few months, and we'll get, you know, Voyager at some point, and all these other things that are coming to the game is a lot of fun and excitement. And I think that brings a new layer, because honestly, when people joined, you know, yes, it's Star Trek, and I'm not downing the Kelvin universe, but most people wanted to join, but they were really expecting to get Picard or maybe, you know, Ben Sisko or even Captain Archer. Now, while those characters aren't there yet, at least some of them, it is something that is coming. And what we could do is I'll stop this and throw my level 39 account so you can see some of the things that I have there. But a lot of these ships you'll recognize from the show, and some are unique. The ISS Jellyfish is unique to this game, just like Star Trek Online has some unique variants. But here's the Enterprise, and this is like the big one. This is what you join the game for. Now, the Enterprise D is coming? Question mark? But right now, this is the Enterprise that's in the game, as well as the skin for the original Enterprise from the original series that goes on top of this. So it looks really, really cool, and we can show you that in a second. But like I said, this is the best time to play. They've really opened it up to where the beginning of the game, you can free to play throughout the entire, yes, you can pay to jump through, but resource, in terms of resource generation, the uncommon rates, which you need to upgrade ships and buildings, it pays out a lot more than it used to. And I think that it's made it to a much user-friendly experience. The first 9 levels are kind of clunky, it feels like, because you're just kind of rambling or bumbling through missions and not really getting a direction. But that's what YouTube channels like this are for, right? Ha! A reason to come back and visit me. Oh. I'll just show you the other account now. I'm sorry. All right, logging into the main account here, I want to show you just like what you can look forward to as you progress in the game. Now, obviously, I'm not a max level. Max level at the moment is level 50. However, I am 39 and I'm camping at that level because in a lot of MMOs, it's, you know, smart to camp at certain stages to progress and collect materials and stuff like that. At least in these style mobile games, and that's what I'm doing at the moment as it loads up on BlueStacks. BlueStacks, hurry up! All right, so yeah, like I said, I left a ship out mining and it got popped. That's pretty normal. Well, you're going to get hit a lot in PvP. Just prepare yourself for it. It's okay. You can repair your ships. You don't lose them forever. You don't lose officers. So it'll be all right. So here is the Enterprise. See, I've got this wonderful beauty here. And I will say there are some gorgeous shots that you can pull in this game. Wow! It's amazing! I really love the look of the Enterprise. I think that even in the Kelvin timeline, they did a great job. You see my auger sitting back there, a destroyed miner, another miner, and then there is my ISS Jelly wearing the USS Constellation skin? I think so. I'm completely blanking. Yeah, Constellation. I don't know why. My head was wanting to say Constitution, but anyway, refits is the skin theme that we just got added to the game pretty recently, and you can unlock more skins through events and, you know, even paywalls. We got to make sure we mention, we're being intellectually honest. But here is the USS Enterprise skin. Now, I'm going to get this one, but look at that. I mean, it's just a gorgeous rendition of it. I hate this. Oh, God. Pet peeve. We'll worry about that later. You see the auger, the D7 We've got some of these ships are unique to the game, which this is the Stella. This is the Vidar. We got the USS Franklin skin here and the USS Terror. So we've even got projectile skins, which are pretty cool. I've got 2 of them unlocked, working on some of the others. But anyway, there's a lot to do in the game. It's easily a game that between community and content can be something that you play for several years. So I'm encouraging you to join me on my new server on server 63. You can actually join any server that you want. I really want mine, but up until level 12, you can choose, and I would rather you choose me because I want to teach you the game. I want to have fun, and I want to show you the world. Anyway, we're not going to do bad Disney singing in this video, but I want to know what you think about this. If you just started, if you need help, any questions that you have, drop them down below. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I'm here to help you. I'm here to love you, and I'm here to give you a break gig hugs. That was kind of dyslexic, but it's okay. Live long and prosper. Stay safe with our space cowboys, and we'll catch you on the next video because I make them all the time. Deuces.
I would like to request to Scopely to add more Klingons to the game. That is what I was told to do, and so I am doing it. Which, you know, is not maybe the best thing as a leader to just do what you're told, but it seems like a good request to make to add more Klingons. Everything is better with Klingons, am I right? I am right, because I'm a Klingon. Klingon mach tach judge! We are Klingons, let it remain. All right, Laurel's on a roll today. She's very excited.
An even better outro than the intro. Yeah!
Woo!